Now, the next thing we want to talk about is choice. And still on our self-transformation series, we've talked about A for action, B for belief, that's self-belief, and C, it's about our choices. And this is to really let us know that the choices that we make are very powerful. You can undermine your choices on a daily basis. And that's why we really need to give consideration to the choices that we're making on a daily basis. Because at the end of the day, our choices end up making us. It becomes a totality of the kind of person that we become. And now to go more deeper into this, I want to read, from the book of Joshua, chapter 24, verse 15. And this is what it says. It said, "And if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose this day whom you will serve, and whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorite in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." It's so amazing because you see right away that Joshua made the right choice. And he was offering the people of Israel that, listen, you got to make the same choice too. You see, God will never enforce you to do something that you're not willing to do. And this is why it's so important that we make a choice. Our choices are powerful. And of course, there are just two kind of choice. You are either making the right choice or you are making the wrong choice. But the good thing is this, when you make the right choices in life, it ends up taking you to a place of destiny. Because every child of God that you see walking around have a destiny in God. There's a place that God has designed for you and I to get to. But our choices play a vital role on whether we will get there or if we will not get there. Because if you will not make the right choices, take for example, probably God said to you, I want you to move out of this city and move into another city. And you're like, no, 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 this place is too comfortable. I don't want to change. But you see, it's like God moving you out of your place of contest, a place of comfort into a place of destiny that has nothing to compare to where to where you may be right now, as to where God is taking you. And so the choices that we make are so powerful. The choices of your friend, the choice of the place you live, the choice of the wife you get married to, these are all powerful. And I've always said this. I said, the reason why you need to give cognizant attention to your choices this is because you will be the first person to partake of the end result of your choice. And this is why you don't want to allow anybody to force you into making the wrong choice. Because at the end of the day, you will face it. Nobody else will face it with you. But you will be the first person to partake of the result of that choice. And this is why it's so important that you make the right choice. And I'm sharing this with you this day as you watch this broadcast, that it is time to begin to make the right choices. Quit making the wrong choice and start making the right choice. Choose to believe God. A lot of people, because believing God, it's a choice. Some people don't want, God will not force you to believe Him. You have a part to play in the promises that God has for your life. And this is why Joshua was telling the people of Israel, he said, I advise you to choose life. Because as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So it's time for you to begin to make the right choices. If you want to transform your life, start choosing the right things. Start taking the right direction. Start doing things the way God has ordained it to be done. And I can assure you, your life will never be the same. It's time for your destiny to begin to rise. It's time for you to begin to fulfill the things that God wants you to do. It's time for you to begin to be a world changer. And it all begins as you start changing your choices, as you start making the right choice. And I come in agreement with you today that as you begin to put these things into work, as you begin to make the right choices, that God will move you into the destiny that He has ordained for you. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and bye bye.